Let's wait 2 more minutes. The remaining people have to join. Okay, dear students, let's start the session. Okay, thank you for your active participation. As of now, 51 members are joined. Okay, let the other people are there joining during the class. So, as I mentioned in the Zoom invitation, the today's topic is pharmacognosy of carbohydrates. So, the reason behind why I choose this topic is because you people in the final year generally you concentrate on the only final year topics like a study of alkaloids, study of glycosides, right? Study of other drugs like plant tissue culture and Ayurveda drugs, etc., etc., etc. So you people are less concentrate, and some people are thinking very slow to go back to the third year and revise those syllabus. So that's why, as your competitive exams purpose, so general I choose this topic of pharmacognosy of carbohydrates because, as you know, this is one of the important topic for the exams. So right, so that's why I selected this topic. Is it okay to you, all of you?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, let them people, remaining people also respond, please. I hear only 2 or 3 voices only.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Awesome. Please come. Please come. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Screen కనిపిస్తుందండి నాది?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So this is a pharmacognosy of carbohydrates. So this is not a regular class of carbohydrates. First of all, మీరు ఎవరు కూడా ఇది మన రెగ్యులర్ క్లాస్ లో ఫీల్ అవ్వకండి, బికాజ్ కార్బోహైడ్రేట్స్ అంటే మనం స్టార్టింగ్ శుద్ధి మొత్తం చెప్పుకొని సో నేను అట్లా దీన్ని ఆ స్లైడ్స్ అలా ప్రిపేర్ చేయలేదు. ఓన్లీ ఫర్ ద సేక్ ఆఫ్ రివిజన్ క్లాస్ ఐ ప్రిపేర్డ్ ది స్లైడ్స్ ఫర్ యూ ఓన్లీ, right? Just I revised the some major basics outlines only. I'm prepared the slides. See, first of all, I want to introduce this primary metabolism and secondary metabolism. Those who are some writing on my screen. Okay. So there will be two types of metabolites, right? The primary metabolites and secondary metabolites. So all the living plants, they are produced primary metabolites as well as secondary metabolites. So what is the importance of these primary metabolites and secondary metabolites? So these living plants are solar powered biochemical and biosynthetic laboratory which manufactures both primary as well as secondary metabolites from air, water, minerals and sunlight. So the primary metabolites are for normal physiological growth of the plant. ప్రైమరీ మెటబాలైట్స్ ఎందుకు ఉపయోగపడతాయి? దే టు మెయింటైన్ ద నార్మల్ ఫిజియలాజికల్ గ్రోత్ ఆఫ్ ద ప్లాంట్. ఆ ప్లాంట్ రెగ్యులర్ గా గ్రో అవడానికి కంపల్సరిగా ద ప్లాంట్ ఇట్ సెల్ఫ్ ప్రొడ్యూస్ ద ప్రైమరీ మెటబాలైట్స్ ఫ్రమ్ వేర్ ఎయిర్, వాటర్, మినరల్స్ అండ్ సన్లైట్. సో ఫ్రమ్ primary metabolites the secondary metabolites are formed. The secondary metabolites are not useful to the plants. They can be produced for the sake of human beings only. So simply they are called as the secondary metabolites called as a useless to the plants. Plant ki main ఎక్కువగా ఇంపార్టెంట్ ప్రైమరీ మెటబాలైట్స్ మాత్రమే అవి ఉపయోగించుకుంటాయి. సెకండరీ మెటబాలైట్స్ దే ఆర్ produced for the sake of human beings only. So what are the drugs today we are observed in the market? All are secondary metabolites only. So these are widely distributed in nature and are also utilized as a food by the human beings. What are those primary metabolites? See, the some of the examples of the primary metabolites are carbohydrates, proteins, amino acids, enzymes, coenzyme A, lipids, malonic acid, nucleic acid. These are the primary metabolites. See, and secondary metabolites, I think you people are well known, right? You people give some examples for primary metabolites.
Carbohydrates.
Secondary, I'm not asking.
Okay. Secondary, the alkaloids, glycosides,
Yes. You two more.
resins,
Yes, steroids.
water oils.
Yeah, very good. See, secondary metabolites are useless to the plants. They are stored in various parts of the plants, restricted in their distribution, or derived biosynthetically from primary metabolites. Where these are synthesized, they are synthesized from primary metabolites, so they are called as a secondary. These are only having a only pharmaceutical importance when compared to the primary. Primary ki level chapatledandi, but they having a more pharmaceutical importance. See examples: alkaloids, glycosides, tannins, flavonoids, terpenoids, and essential oils. Or these are the different examples for the secondary metabolites. Now this section is I'm concentrating one by one as a revision class carbohydrates. So first of all, I want to revise you the definition of carbohydrates. How the carbohydrates are defined as? These are defined as a polyhydroxyaldehydes or polyhydroxy ketones. So like this very simple definition as we are learning from first year onwards, that is the carbohydrates definition, and they are simply classified as two types based upon their sugar moieties. If it is a simple sugar, or maybe a poly sugars or polysaccharides. There are only two types of classification. I'm not going in depth of classification. I'm outlining them only the superficially, simple sugars and polysaccharides. And coming to the, give me some examples of carbohydrates containing drugs. Can I ask by name?
Acacia, tarragon.
Okay.
Isabella's,
Okay.
agar,
Okay.
starch,
Yes.
inulins.
Okay. Right. So these are the. Please, remaining people also give your responses. It's not a wrong thing to respond. Just to share your knowledge or revise. Then only I am also very happy you people are following my class. So these are the some of the examples for carbohydrates. That is, those are acacia, agar, tragacanth, honey, gargam, isabgol, pectin, starch, and sterculia. These are the examples of carbohydrates containing drugs. See, now we'll see the in this class. I'm not going to explain all the drugs. I'm taking 3 or 4 drugs. So important. I will explain the outline. Right. So first one, the most important drug is the acacia. The synonyms for the acacia is the gum acacia and gum arabic. And the biological source, it is a dried gummy exudation obtained from the stems and branches of Acacia arabica belonging to the family Leguminaceae. So నేను మీకు థర్డ్ ఇయర్ నుంచి చెప్తూ ఉన్నాను. Once again I am repeating while writing the scientific name, the genus name always starts with a capital letter, species name always starts with a small letter, and the family name always starts with a capital letter. right? Are you following?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then coming to the standards, so for the moisture, it is not more than 15%, and ash is about 5%. Then chemical constituents, so it mainly contains arabin. Acacia contains arabin, which is a complex mixture of calcium, magnesium, and potassium salts of arabic acid. See, this is a very important competitive exam bit. See, arabin is a complex mixture of calcium, magnesium, and potassium. So generally, you have the subject of CNP, right? Chemistry of natural products, but here it is a CMP. Remember as a tip, calcium, magnesium, potassium. These are the salts of arabic acid. So see, this is one of the important point here I want to stress in the acacia, CMP. On hydrolysis, it gives L-rhamnose and D-galactose, D-gluconic acid. Apart from that, it is also contain enzyme oxidase. Then coming to the identification test, you take the sample, you can treat with a ruthenium red solution. It is doesn't show any pink color because it doesn't contain any fluorine fibers, right? So it doesn't show any pink color. And second one, to the aqueous solution of the sample, you can add 0.5 ml of hydrogen peroxide and 0.5 ml of benzene in alcohol. It shows blue color. This is the generally a confirmatory test for the acacia, right? Then coming to the uses of this acacia, the major uses are is demulcent, and is also used in the treatment of hemolysis, and it is going to be given in the form of IV. It is also a emulsifying agent and a suspending agent. So these are the major uses of a acacia. Can you people, can anybody explain the meaning of demulcent? Demulcent. So, okay. అట్లా అడిగితే మీరు చెప్పరు by I will ask by name. నాగమణి.
ఇన్ఫ్లమేషన్ తగ్గిస్తుంది సార్.
నాగమణి. Is there in Nagamani in the class? Hello, is it audible?
Hello.
My voice మీకు వినిపిస్తుందమ్మా?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You have any idea about this demulcent? Can anybody ask?
ఇన్ఫ్లమేషన్ గానీ ఇరిటేషన్ గానీ
It forms soothing film on mucous membranes.
Simply, it is a soothing agent, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, these are some of the major uses of acacia. Then coming to the next drug, tragacanth. So the synonym for the tragacanth is a gum tragacanth, tragacantha. And biological source, as usual, it is a dried gummy exudation obtained by making incisions from stems and branches of Astragalus gummifer. See, it is a gum, how it can obtain? By making incisions. ఐదు కొమ్మల మీద మనం జస్ట్ నైఫ్ లాంటివి తీసుకొని మనం ఘాట్లు చేస్తే ఆ ఇన్సిషన్స్ లో నుంచి ఈ గమ్ అనేది బయటికి యూజ్ అవుతుంది అనమాట. దట్ ఈస్ ద ట్రగాకాంత్. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ అ డ్రైడ్ గమ్మీ ఎక్సల్టేషన్ obtained by making incisions on stems and branches of Astragalus gummifer belonging to the family Leguminaceae. Then tragacanth chemical constants. So it's having two major portions. The tragacanth, one is a water soluble portion and another is a water insoluble portion. The water soluble portion is called as a tragacanth, whereas the water insoluble portion is called benzorin. The soluble portion is tragacanthin, the insoluble portion is benzorin. So apart from that, it's also containing traces of starch, tragacanthic acid, galactouronic acid, galactopyranose, D-xylopyranose, and L-arabinoramnose. These are the other chemical constituents along with the major chemical constituents of tragacanthin and the benzorin. Then coming to the identification test or chemical test, when warmed with sodium hydroxide solution, a canary yellow color is developed. It indicates the presence of a crude drug of tragacanth. When it is treated with a strong iodine solution, it gives green color. This is another confirmatory test for Tragakanth. So there may be a number of tests for Tragakanth. I need not include everything. Just included here as only the confirmatory tests. Then coming to the uses. So these are Tragakanth is a demulcent. It is an emollient in cosmetics. It is a thickening agent. It is a suspending agent. And it is a binding agent. These are the multiple uses of Tragakanth. It's mainly is used in pharmaceutically as a binding agent majorly, because so for the better formulation of tablets, so it must require a binding agent. So Tragakanth is widely accepted in industries as a thickening binding agent. Then coming to the second one, third drug under this section, agar. So the synonyms for the agar is the agar-agar, as usually know. So then coming to the biological source, agar is a dried gelatinous substance obtained from Gelidium amansi, belonging to the family Gelidaceae. Apart from this source, it is also obtained from the other species of red algae like Gracilaria and Pterocladia. These are the other two species from that agar is produced apart from the Gelidium amansi. So here, the region for, again, I am keeping this geographical source is the major country of producing agar is Japan. Because Japan having a natural climatic conditions to produce agar, it's naturally having the climatic conditions. Because agar ni మనం డ్రై చేయాలంటే కొన్ని స్పెసిఫిక్ టెంపరేచర్ క్లైమేట్ రిక్వైర్మెంట్స్ ఉన్నవి. ఆ రిక్వైర్మెంట్స్ జపాన్లో న్యాచురల్గా ఉంటాయి. సో కాబట్టి జపాన్ షుడ్ ఫస్ట్ ఇన్ ద వరల్డ్ for the supply of this agar. Apart from the agar, Japan, Australia, New Zealand, US, and India is also in the race, but Japan is in first because of this natural climatic conditions. Then coming to the standards of agar. So the foreign organic matter, it's not more than 1%. Acid insoluble ash, it is not more than 1%. Sulfated ash, not more than 5%. Loss on drying, not more than 18%. Starch, negative with iodine solution. These are the some of the standards. So then coming to the chemical constants, like Tragakanth, how Tragakanth having a water soluble portion and a water insoluble portion. Similarly, it is also two important portions. That is it's having two different polysaccharides. One is the agarose and agaropectin. These are also very, very important for our exam point of view. Agarose is responsible for gel strength of the agar and is composed of D-galactose and 3,6 N-hydro L-galactose unit. Whereas agaropectin is responsible for the viscosity of agar. See, agarose is responsible for gel strength, whereas agaropectin is responsible for the viscosity of the agar. These are the two important points here we have to remember. Then coming to the identification test, it forms a stiff gel after boiling and cool to room temperature. This is a very well-known, a simple identification test for agar. When examined under a microscope with ruthenium red solution, the agar particle shows pink color. Agar solution does not produce precipitate with a tannic acid. These are the major identification tests for a agar. Then coming to the uses of agar, a well-known agar uses. Agar is used as emulsifying agent and a bulk laxative. It is used in the preparation of jellies, in the microbiology for the preparation of bacteriological culture medium. So these are the some important uses of a agar, right? Are you people are following?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I think somebody raised the hand. You have any doubts?
నో సార్ నేనే చేశాను.
Okay, fine. So generally, hand is raised during the webinars. What is the option they given is, so if you have any doubts, so generally they raise the hand. How we can raise the hand in the classroom to before the your teacher to raise the hand and ask the question. The same concept it is also. If you're having any doubts or any inconvenience or any difficult issue, you can raise the hand.
అదేదో రాంగ్ టచ్ అయిపోయింది సార్.
Okay, I understand, but just I'm telling.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So the next drug is honey. The synonyms for the honey is madhu, honey purified, ml. These are the important synonyms for the honey. So honey, biological source. It is a sugary secretion deposited in the honeycomb by the bees Apis mellifera, Apis dorsata, and other species of apis belonging to the family Apidae. Apis mellifera and Apis dorsata. See here the some of the important description. It is a pale yellow to yellowish brown. Remember the color. Odor characteristics and pleasant. Taste. It is a sweet and faintly acid. Solubility. It is soluble in water. See, a pure honey is a soluble in water and insoluble in a alcohol. You can take a drop of honey, you can dissolve it in water. If it is a completely soluble, it is one of the identification tests. It is a honey, but not the confirmatory. It is only just identification only. And coming to the standards, the very important, these are the standards. Weight per ml, 1.35 to 1.45. Specific rotation, plus 3 degrees to minus 10 degree. Total ash, 0.1 to 0.8. It does not pass the limit test for chloride and it has to pass the limit test for chloride and sulfate. So it's also having chlorides and sulfates that have to be passed from the test. So here the chemical constituents for the honey. Honey is an aqueous solution of glucose, fructose, and sucrose. See, this is also another important point you have to remember. Honey is aqueous solution of. This is one important bit. It is a aqueous solution of glucose, fructose, and sucrose. The proportion of sugar may vary depending upon the source of nectar and the enzyme activity responsible for converting the nectar to honey. So, what is the enzyme here involved in the honey? Can anybody having any idea? The enzyme name? Okay. The other constituents of the honey are maltose, gum, traces of succinic acid, acetic acid, dextrin, formic acid, coloring matters, enzymes like invertase, see enzymes, invertase, diastase, inulase, and the traces of vitamins. This also contains proteins and pollen grains from various flowers are also found in honey. Artificial invert sugar generally is an adulterant of the honey and that can be detected by the identification test, 5-His test. Remember, it's very important. The 5-His test is the confirmatory test used for identification of honey because it gives instant red color with resorcinol in hydrochloric acid. So if it gives a red color with resorcinol hydrochloric acid, it means a artificial sugar is mixed. So remember 5-His test, F-I-E-H-E-S, 5-His test. So these are the very important chemical constants. Coming to the uses, it can be used as a demulcent and a sweetening agent. It is a good nutrient to infants and patients. It is an antiseptic and applied to burns and wounds. It is a common ingredient of several cough mixture, cough drops, and it is also a vehicle for Ayurvedic formulations. So majority of the Ayurvedic formulations that can be used as a honey as a vehicle. So in this, they will add majority of the other APIs, active pharmaceutical ingredients or active this Ayurvedic ingredients. So these are the 4 important drugs I want to stress in this class: agar, tragacan, acacia, and honey. So what are the other drugs are there? These are also the important, but I want to stress these 4 drugs. So just I want to tell one more drug, isabgol. What are the biological source of isabgol? Isabgol మీ ఏమైనా గుర్తుందా ఎవరికైనా?
Plant agovata.
Dried seeds of plant
Dried
agovata
seeds of plant agovata.
belonging to the family Plantageneaceae, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. And here the point you have to remember is the swelling factor. What is the swelling factor value for isabgol seeds? What is the swelling factor value? Can I ask by name? Ajad. Is there?
Sir.
Yes. You have any idea about the swelling factor of isabgol seeds?
No, sir.
Okay. So, okay, then Anmisha, you have any idea? Is there in the class? Okay, just all you people on your video once. If people are there or not, I will confirm. Just video only. Okay. Okay. Hello, Manideep. How are you? Hello, Manideep. Is it audible to you?
Yes, sir. I'm good. And how about you, sir?
Yeah, I'm also doing good, man. And Shukur.
Fine, sir.
Yeah, in my favorite student, another Jagan.
Sir,
Yeah, how are you?
I'm fine, sir. How are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm also good.
Happy to see you again, sir.
Thank you. And I hear my laptop doesn't have in the cam.
Sir,
నా ల్యాప్టాప్ లో వెబ్కామ్ పనిచేయట్లేదు సో ఐఎమ్ unable to open my webcam. Otherwise, I may also use my webcam. So my laptop is very old one. Okay, anyway, I'm very happy to see you all of you. And Abhinav, how are you?
Fine, sir. Fine, sir.
Yeah, very good.
How are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm also doing good. Fine, thank you. So the answer is for the swelling factor 10 to 15. The swelling factor for isabgol seeds is 10 to 15. The standard value. మీరు అందరూ కూడా చేసి ఉంటారు కదా ల్యాబ్లో. So remember those labs again. Okay. So in the next class, I will take another topic in the third year and revise. Is it useful to you or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Only two wise are listen.
Sir.
sir.
Pranay, how are you? Is there in the Pranay?
Yes, sir. Fine, sir.
Yes.
How are you?
Yeah, fine. Idris, Harish, Kalyan.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Hi, sir. Hello, sir.
Yeah, fine. Ratna Vamsi.
On the chat.
ఓకే ఇంకా చాలా మంది ఉన్నారు నేమ్స్ నాకు ఇక్కడ సరిగ్గా ఫైండ్ అవ్వట్లేదు ఎనీవే ఆర్ ఫాలోయింగ్
Yes, sir.
ఓకే సాయి చంద్ తరుణ్ here I'm able to see some of the members సత్యనారాయణ మీరందరూ బ్రాకెట్ లో మీ నెంబర్ అది పెట్టారు
Yes, sir.
అవును సార్.
ఎవరికి వచ్చిందండి
Attendance కోసం
ఎవరికి వచ్చింది ఐడియా
ఆజాదే చెప్పాడు
అదే
సార్.
సార్ వాడికి అటెండెన్స్ కష్టం అవుతుంది.
It's a very good idea. When I am see all the list, it's the name itself having the number. Okay, dear students. So hope you will understand this today's concept of carbohydrates. In the next section, I will take another metabolite, either primary or secondary. That can be also. I will prepare the slide as per our computer. Okay.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. We will see you in next class. Thank you.
ఓకే సార్.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, 1 minute, sir. Screenshot తీసుకున్నాం.
Yeah. Please, I will also take one screenshot. Who are maintaining all these? One Screenshots and everything.
Azad.
నేనే సార్.
Ajat, okay.
అది మనం ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ చేయకూడదు, వాళ్ళంతా చేస్తే అది వేరు. నీకు అదే చెప్తున్నా వాళ్ళ.
Can you people don't forget to mute?
ఓకే సార్ తీసుకున్నాను.
Okay, dear students, we will see you next class. Bye bye. Have a great day.
Bye, sir.
Bye, sir.
Good day, sir.
Take care, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.